Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12 bands, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will take the first swing of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Unloads quickly. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On the run, it's Best. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Third down play from the gun. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Bulldogs are on the move. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start. And that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Aggies will call on their punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And now on second down for this offense. Handoff from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the right. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The run from the shotgun. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The play action fake. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans. This offense better find out how to slow him down.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Flushed out of the pocket. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Now on second down after the good first down run. They'll run play action. Flips it out in the flat. Nice move to keep moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, he'll fire. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Makes the grab down the middle. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A&M comes back out with another first down. He's going to pass. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggie.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and getting hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes his connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Looking for room. It's best. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. They go to the ground. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. And he could not get loose on the run. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Man, this guy's shown you the whole game, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Now on 1st down after that completion. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Chavez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. The Aggies are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He uncorks one deep. Brings it down on the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking for a crease. It's Best. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's running in the open. just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
They'll run it from the gun.
They're trailing by 11 to Arkansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's got it. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Mississippi State right back to the line.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On second down, looking again to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's best. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll throw it on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Wall. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Ball in the air, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Texas A&M. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Back open in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to find his man on first down. Looking to scramble. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's going to pass. Trying to get to him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
The Bulldogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Oh, this is a bad, bad shank. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Off play action. Dances away to buy time. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit when you're still at 11. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On second down, looking to throw. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Fast motion from the offense. Using his legs, it's best. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They move the tight end all over. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond? Makes the grab down the left side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Aggie. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Syracuse is currently trailing But if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boston College. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Pulls it, fired, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. To the air on first down. On a little time, lets it go. Grabs it in the middle.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun. Give on the inside. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Quick release on the RPO. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the misconnection on 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He makes a catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Red pass, it's complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Chavez. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Using the quick game. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. 2nd down coming up. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Chavez. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
You're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race. You've got to win games, you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to... It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. From the gun, the ground game. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle with Chavez. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a 1st down. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Jennings. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. He'll start this drive firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boston College. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out quickly. At midfield, he's got room. Off he goes. The 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught on the outside. It's Blade. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Working that left side now. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mississippi State going up tempo. The aerial assault continues. Snagged on the outside, it's Wall. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
Man, no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play call. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give and tick, 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 tick. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll run it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll give it to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Splits the uprights. Good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line. Going up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Escape. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls it in. It's Best. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late, that's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.